Iwan Davies o dan ddi, edrych am fwlch, cyflymdra a cryfder gan y gŵr yma. Dyw e ddim yn edrych yn fawr o gorff, ond ddim wedi cael ei ddal, a mae cais yn dod i'r gŵr ifanc yma o Lantaf. Oedd e'n torri trwyddo fyna fel llyswen lan yr afon Taf.
First pre-season, it's been a really good experience. The intensity has been massive. It's been a massive change to what I'm used to. But you know, it's pushed me hard, and I've really enjoyed it. I think boys are working really hard as well. Same thing, the experience to be able to train with these type of players, to learn from their experiences. You know, it's massive for young players like me. You know, it's only going to help us in our development. The senior players, the older players, right down to the boys who've just come into the squad, they've all, they've all made an effort, and they've made me feel really welcome. So I studied maths, chemistry, biology, and Welsh back in Glantaf, and picked up results today, and so I got 3 A stars and an A, so obviously I'm chuffed with that. So, on the way to training, just drove to Glantaf, opened the envelope there, texted mum and dad, and straight to training then.
I've had a pretty decent break, which has been nice to sort of give the body a bit of a rest and get back on track. So managed to do a bit of travelling. I always tend to try and get away as much as I can, and I managed to shoot back to New Zealand for a little bit for Haley Parks' wedding, and then did a couple of weeks in the States, and been to Bermuda. So I've managed to get around a bit, which has been nice, and then obviously the last few weeks started training, and then officially in with the boys on Monday. So it's nice to be back in, and now we're ready to look forward to another big season. We obviously finished the season well, and won, I think the majority of our games. We didn't seem to lose many towards the end of the season, and we managed to play in some big games, and obviously that was topped off in Bilbao, and to come from behind and the way we won it was pretty special, and then to have a good tour with Wales and to win 3 from 3 was pretty pleasing as well. So it was nice to finish off the season really well, and nice to play a small part in that, and now our challenge for this group is to kick on, and obviously with the Champions Cup coming, some big names are coming to the Arms Park, so we're looking forward to that, but we've got to keep improving, and hopefully we do that this year. I think our group's coming along pretty well. You look at some of the young boys that have now been there 2 or 3 seasons, so I guess with our standards, I think now as a group we're starting to mature a little bit more, and hopefully with that we know what's acceptable and what's not. So it's a long season, and I guess particularly with when you look ahead to maybe what's at the end of it. Obviously there's going to be a lot of boys wanting to play in that World Cup, but there's a lot of rugby played before then, and obviously you look at making those international teams, but I think it's just important you come back and you play well for your region first, and I know everyone's looking forward to that. And the good thing we have here is, a lot of the boys are mates, and they enjoy playing with each other, and I think it sort of shows in the way won our games towards the end of the season, put it all out there on the line and played for each other. So the boys are always excited to put the jersey on together, and with the way we finished last season, the atmosphere that we got, at the Arms Park, hopefully we can build on that, and I know the boys are looking forward to getting out there and pulling on that jersey pretty quickly. Look, there's a long way to go, and certainly the top tier of Europe is going to be a tough challenge, but I think we can be really excited about those challenges, and particularly then when you look at domestically, we weren't too far from making the playoffs, and it's definitely a goal. We need to be playing in these big games. I know the boys enjoyed that knockout stages of the Challenge Cup last year, so we've had a little taste of that now, but we now need to be really pushing for the top tier of both competitions.
And hold that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Headshots today, so all the boys have had new haircuts. I didn't quite get around to having mine yesterday, but as you can see there, Belch has had a lovely fade just for today. You get used to it by now. Probably the same every year. Headshots. Boys got some funny celebrations, so some fortnight celebrations. So it'll be interesting to see. I think it's from fortnight. A lot of the boys are into this fortnight at the moment. You know, Kirby's one was ridiculous, and I don't know what it was, but there's a load of fortnight celebrations and a load of deli alleys. Mine's the old.
Smiling. Natural. Smile.
So I just wanted to make a tackle, and Ellis just caught me from the side and obviously caused the incident. It's a freak incident which has happened, and just unfortunately I probably legs been in the wrong place at the wrong time and come off second best. ACL reconstruction pretty much. It's been tough really, because it's probably the longest time I've been out with an injury, and obviously trying to get to terms with that. It can be quite a dark place when you're an injured player, because you don't feel any love really, and obviously we all want to be out on the park playing, but unfortunately it's a massive part of the game at the moment, injuries, and some are short term, some are long term, and you do get a bit closer to the boys who are in the injured group purely because you're spending most of your time through the day with them, and I think it's important that obviously, because boys are in different places in terms of where they are mentally. I like to keep a good vibe going in the gym, whether it's music or a couple of jokes, and I think Mel's been a massive part of playing that in terms of what he's been bringing into the injured group, and you've got all different types of characters, so it's important that I personally think, especially in that injured group, that you keep the vibes high and enjoy each other's company, and we haven't got a bad group at the moment, so hopefully it doesn't get any bigger, but fingers crossed it'll get smaller towards the beginning of the season. I think it's frustrating on probably my behalf in terms of the timing of the injury as well. I played some of my best rugby sort of towards the end of last season. It's the toughest injury I've had to return to play from. There's one thing I'm sure of is giving it 100%, and hopefully be back sort of around November, December time. One thing which I've always wanted to do is sort of finish on my own terms, so to speak, and hopefully this season will give me the chance and opportunity to do that. I think from playing rugby at a young age, obviously enjoyment is the main thing, and that keeps you going, and that was definitely a big factor in terms of probably my performances last year as well. Don't get me wrong, I worked hard to sort of continue playing at this level, and it is an easy task as you get older. But I like the challenge, and it keeps you on your toes, and I suppose that's the challenge for me. Is I know I'm coming sort of to the end of my career. I'm not looking after the body, I'll be covering time for training and playing the following week. So that's been a massive part of my career in terms of whether it's a bit selfish in terms of your own recovery. Having a massage once a week and that type of stuff goes a long way in terms of being able to turn up day in, day out and perform at the highest level. I think when obviously myself and Gethin started playing professional rugby, it wasn't probably as much as it is now in terms of the standards and stuff set off the pitch, but obviously when we started at Portree, we had like Dale McIntosh and Paul John, these types of players have been around a long time. They've got their own values and own standards, and it's just, we've put them in good stead to what they've achieved in the game as well. And that's something which I've always stood by. No matter what team you're in, you have your own standards and values, and because you're in good stead for the rest of your career, and that's one thing which we're just trying to sort of transfer down in terms of the younger boys coming through. And not even just in rugby terms, but whether you go on and do something else, because you're in a good stead and should make you a better person as well.